All right, welcome back. This is going to be part 4 of the mini-series we put out on swing trading like a professional, and we're going to talk about using insight to document and analyze your trading results. We'll also briefly go over the importance of needing a trading journal and using a trading journal. So, do you really need to track your trading results? That's a question a lot of people ask, and I think almost everyone tries to get away with not doing it. But here's some of the things you want to ask yourself when you're considering, am I really going to track my results in detail, like a business would? So are you serious about trading? Do you realize what you're up against? So people, if you're still in the phase where you think the market is a money-making machine, that's a very, very early and naive phase that I think a lot of people, when they're just barely getting into trading, think. It's not. Obviously, it doesn't print money. It's not the Fed. You're up against other traders. You're trying to take their money. So if you think you're going to, not take it very seriously and go up against these people that, some of the smartest people in the world are the best at what they do, right? They've been around a while. A lot of them are very well educated. Not that that always matters in trading. Most of the time it doesn't. But, you're up against other professional traders and they want to take your money. So you do have to take it seriously. Ask yourself if you're following Insight's continuous improvement cycle. This is a project management cycle. If you're a project manager in your past career or even in any business, you have to plan the trade, do the trade, check up and follow up on the trade, and then act and take action to improve your trading. And if you do that, then you're going to continually improve and you got a decent shot at reaching your goals. So make sure to follow that cycle, and you'll definitely need a trading journal if you're doing that. So do you ever skip trade follow-up because you're short on time? Maybe at the end of the day you're exhausted and you don't have time to review your trades. Insight can definitely help with that. You can upload screenshots, you can review them, you can do your analysis on your time, sitting on the couch on your iPad or when you have the motivation to do it. Do you want to be able to improve faster, easier, and with less time spent? Again, it's a lot easier if you enter your trades each day, and then you can go ahead and analyze them when you have the energy and time to do it. Don't try to think, if you don't have the energy to enter your trades during the trading day and you think you're going to go back a month later and enter them and analyze it, you're just kidding yourself. Let's be honest, that's not going to happen. So, most traders don't track their trades, so which group do you want to be in? Do you want to be with the vast majority of losers, 90-95%, that are just kind of haphazardly going along until they run out of money or will to keep moving forward? Or, do you want to take the right steps to be a professional? So those are just some things to think about. Now let's actually take a look at using Insight to track your swing trades or, day trades for that matter. Okay, so let's get right into it and see how you can use Insight. I'm not going to go in excruciating detail because you'll get the idea, and a lot of this you have to get creative, with the filters we have and everything else. You can really use this in almost unlimited ways, but we'll just go over some of the ways you can. So, of course, here you have an overview report, shows your equity curve, your incremental profit. You can turn either one on or off. You can see your batting average, your Sharpe ratios up here. I should mention you can see it in risk units or dollar amount just by clicking up here. You also can look at your all trades report, which shows all of your trades. Of course, if you filtered, it'll just show the filtered trades if you're filtered by strategy or source or maybe a specific month or whatever it might be. And the cool thing about this is the dark gray is your maximum profit per trade. That's your maximum move, and the white is what you capture. So you can see at a glance how well you're managing. So for example, this one stands out, this CYH. It was actually a loser trade, as you can see, but look at the potential there before it hit the stop loss. So that would be an example of, just something you'd want to take note of and follow up on and see what happens, see if you can prevent it from happening in the future. And then one of my favorite reports is a percent captured. report, if you're routinely below 50%, if your big spikes are below 50%, you're not managing well enough. You've got to have at least some trades where you're capturing 60, 70, 80% of the move. Obviously, 100% of the move is virtually impossible, but you get the idea. So this is actually a decent spread here. It probably could be a little better. I'd like a little more meat in the 40 to 50% range, but you get the idea. So you can also go up here to comparisons and look at how you are long versus short, day of the week, which evidently I don't make money Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, so I don't know what that's all about. It's something I've taken note of. I haven't done any sort of extensive research project to see what's going on there, but we'll see if that continues or what the deal is. First entry time of day, this is much more important for day traders, but pretty cool to understand how you perform throughout the trading day. Of course, your time frame report, this is just a swing trading journal for me. That's all I'm doing right now. So I've just got my daily swing trades in there, and of course your strategy report as well. And then the curve generator is your equity curve, and it also plots your percent captured curves. What I like to do is find the percent captured curve that my trading most likely kind of emulates. So the 20% capture curve is about what I do throughout all my trades. Keep in mind that losing trades are 0% captured. So while 20% doesn't sound like much, every loser is 0. That brings the average down quite a bit. That's different than the percent captured report I showed earlier that was just winning trades. But nevertheless, you can see while kind of routinely maybe 20% is about what I capture, I'm not doing so good right now. So not falling apart, but also definitely want to focus. January, the market was just kind of choppy. Swing trading was tough in general, at least for me. So something to take note of. The curve generator is pretty cool. The more data you get in there, the better. I mean, when you have 1,000 trades and you can go and see how consistent you are over time, it's really cool, and you can really use it to improve. And then the strategy tester tells you, this is one of the coolest features, it tells you where your trades are getting. So, 3.08% of my trades are getting to 4R. Most of my trades are only going between 0 and 1R, and then it starts trailing off. So that's not necessarily that ideal. And then there's a fair amount, getting to 1.5 to 3R. So for me, I have a lot of small winners, and the key to my success, as I know it now, is just keeping my losers small. And then over here, this shows the actual results, and then this shows you what your results would have been if you were using all or none management. So for example, just an extreme example to prove a point, if I decided, hey, I'm going to do 5R all or nothing management, that would have been a horrible disaster. I would have had just a couple winners, these trades that got to 5 and 8R here. So this tells you kind of how well you're managing your trades, and it's a good starting point to see where your trades are getting. So there's that, of course. There is also your date filters, strategy filters, ticker filters, etc. You can go to additional date filters and look at just earnings season and see how you're doing, or non-earning season. That's a pretty cool feature, and of course your quarters of the year is built in too. So we're always improving. That's a good look at the tools. Like I said, you kind of want to get creative and use it how you want, and probably more importantly is filtering and looking at very specific things. You can get as specific as you want. So that's how you can use Insight to improve your day trading or swing trading or whatever it is you're doing. It's a really good deal for a one-time price of $295, which is unheard of compared to other trade journals. Go do the research. They're trying to rob you. But anyway, we'll see you in the next video, and we'll go over some actual trades, and we'll wrap this up. Thanks.